Hey everyone, it's Amanda with Red F Designs, and time for another kiln opening. This is my 7th glaze fire, lucky number 7, and it's May 26th. There won't be any frogs in this one, so we'll just have to use the silence. I opened it earlier and started a video, so I have peeked at it, but it was too hot. It was like 200. So I like to wait till it's, so you can actually touch it with your hands and get it out of there. That last couple hundred degrees, you gotta wait. All right. So first off, fabulous bee plate. I made this plate on a mold on top of another plate, a dinner plate that I use often. So it's a pretty nice big size. And it is Albany slip brown, 3 times all over, and then just on the rim here, 1 coat of Mayco's light flux. And this is on my brown clay here, my red. It's kind of a reddish brown, almost a chocolate color. Bee plate, really nice. And I did the edge with the MKM roller, and then I did the bee imprint with De La Designs 3D printed stamp. So that's really pretty. These, okay. This is actually stilted. I made a bunch of butter knives, and I'm trying to see, ooh, now that's really sharp, trying to see how I should glaze them. So I'm going to try a few different. This one stayed fairly straight. I kind of beveled the edge here, and this is Emerald Falls again on the red brown clay. So stilting it that way worked if you only want to glaze the half of it. And there's another one in here we'll look at. This one I did such a cool carving design on that I just wanted to leave it raw and just totally vitrified. So cool though, right? It's made for like soft things, butter or cheeses, or just a knife to use for fun things. This is one of the new Mayco glazes. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out on my red-brown clay. This is Rose Quartz by Mayco. And it's definitely got kind of a matte look to it, which I expected. But it breaks really pretty, and it's got a nice color. I like that pink. This spoon I was inspired to make after watching a workshop by Avacia DeWolf, who makes these really cute tripod jars with the jingle in them and a little spoon that goes with it, and all her stuff is kind of ocean themed, which I'm really into. There's the 2 parts, the forest part, which is where I live, and the ocean part, which is where I would like to live. Ooh, here's another Mayco glaze too on the nice brown clay. This is Peppered Plum. And then that is the speckled plum with added stuff in it. And then to get that cool melty bottom layer with like a tiny applicator bottle, I applied 2 like slip trail kind of lines thick of abalone, which I saw on the Mayco website, combined with speckled plum, the base of this crystal one, to produce that kind of yellow, pinky yellow, which I really like. I'm glad I did that. A nice little drip right there. And this is a hand-formed bottle inside actually is kimchi, but it kind of looks just like Spectrum kimchi, but it kind of looks like the plum a little bit, so it's hard to tell. I thought it would go really well with it. This is a bottle. I filmed myself making these, but I haven't published it yet, so pretty soon. Ooh, okay. Hopefully there's not too many bugs going towards the camera. It's kind of buggy night. It's getting to be summery, so lots of bugs. Okay, ooh, which one should I do first? Okay, this one is a slab built bowl that I made. It's got this little round foot on it, and this was 3 coats of textured turquoise all over. So I'm thinking maybe now I should have done more. Okay, moth, get out of here. And 3 coats of textured turquoise, and then a stripe of oatmeal, a stripe of ancient jasper, a stripe of oatmeal, a stripe of ancient jasper. And on the outside, just 1 oatmeal, ancient jasper. It's got a nice look to it. It's a pretty large bowl. Deep anyway, kind of triangular. Okay, and this bowl, it's a bowl what is that? Uh-oh, some kiln shelf or something got on there. Ooh, that one's so pretty. Oh no, look at that drip. Oh man, it's sharp. I wanted it to drip, but I wasn't sure how much it was gonna drip. This is kind of like my new Galaxy look. It's a little busy. 2 coats of obsidian as a base. And then, let's see here. Some blobs of raspberry mist. You can see one right there. And let's see, what am I doing here? Let's get this so I can read it. Check my notes. Okay. Obsidian, blobs of raspberry mist, light flux, seaweed, reactive red, Arctic blue, and then covered with enchanted forest. And I did kind of super heavy on that at the end, which, you know, maybe I shouldn't have. So that one's going to require some taking care of. I made this bowl. It's kind of got a funny shape. It's got this little rim on it. It started out as a bisque mold, but then I realized that you can't really make a bisque mold just like a regular mold. It has to be extra thick to absorb all the water, so it can't just be your 1/4-inch slab, which is what this started out as, pressed into a form. Because I tried to make another bowl on top of this, and it wouldn't come off because it couldn't, it got soaked and it couldn't absorb all of the water that it needed to be useful. So okay, this is a new Mayco glaze here. This is on my Georgie's casting slip. So amaryllis, really pretty. It's got kind of like these yellow and brown in a kind of corally base. This is a egg cup holder, egg holder. Get this stilt off. Alright, and then this is a conch shell that I hand built. And inside is the new Mayco pink gloss, the pink. And the outside is Spectrum Nutmeg Shino. I kind of wanted something that was going to be a little bit patchy and irregular, like a real shell. Maybe I should have put some white on it too, but I think it looks really good. One single coat, and I tried to do it kind of just regular or thin. And then the pink gloss was poured inside and then dumped out. Looks really cute. Looks pretty real. Pretty fun. Okay, and then here's a little crystal cluster done with the peppered plum also. Peppered plum, really nice on the red clay. And here's some more. I got the Mayco stoneware sampler pack for the 2023, and it had, I forget how many, like a dozen new glazes. So this is the, it's pretty light coats because it's such a small item, but this is the sand dollar on the body of the snail. It's kind of a yellow, a creamy yellow. And then the fossil rock on the shell part. So it looks really good. So I'll have to do more with those. And this is a lid that I'll show you in a minute when I get the rest out. Okay, let's see here. Let's do the cones. Okay, oh no. I did 2 6s. This is the 5. Now I programmed this for a cone 5, 10-minute hold.
Video me box?
This is the cone 5 all the way down. So it's like past a cone 5 and just starting to be a 6. But it looks like I put 2 6s in here, so I guess we'll find out below if the other ones went. I got some of these little perfect, glaze drips. Wouldn't that make like the cutest little earring? Wow. I'm gonna have to redo my kiln wash for next time for sure. Okay, let's do this one. Ooh, it's kind of got a weird bottom on it. This is Mayco's Copper Jade on the bottom, and then on the top it's frosted lemon. Let's see, it's cinnabar first and then frosted lemon. So 2 coats of cinnabar, 2 coats of frosted lemon, and then 2 coats of copper jade on the bottom. And then where those two come together, 2 coats of Galaxy, Mayco Galaxy. So that's pretty nice. And then there's abalone inside, which I've been using as a liner. It's kind of like a nice color. It's almost white, but it's kind of pinkish sometimes. It goes with more things that are pinkish. And then this one. This was this crazy vase I made. I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a cup, but then it turned out really too big, and then I put this foot on it, and I almost made it into a bottle like this direction, but then I didn't. Kitty cats. Get all kinds of stuff on here. This glaze opening, cat fighting, baby noises. So, this is the red clay, plus it's Winterwood times 2, and then splotches of Spectrum Cactus, Spectrum Sangria, Norse Blue, raspberry mist, power turquoise, lustrous jade, and indigo float. So if you look carefully, you can kind of see where all of these things come into being. Like that's the power turquoise there, and that's the raspberry mist, and that's the indigo float there. So I'm gonna go break up this cat fight. Hang on. Okay, back again. Gonna do the second half of this here. Hopefully that light is okay. Oh, wow. All right. So we got a lot of cool stuff in here. Let's do this one that I know for sure. This one is a leaf-shaped dish made from a leaf. And it's kind of got a little stemmy there. And 3 little feet. And this is Emerald Falls, pretty thick all over on my red clay. Nice. I try not to do it too thick, but... Ooh, that's funny. Okay. This was obsidian on the bottom, and then kimchi where it touches the obsidian, and then autumn purple on top of that. But it kind of came out different. Usually when obsidian and kimchi touch, you get this really cool blue. But it's possible that this is the red clay, and I haven't tried it on that before, so we'll see. This is another one of these hand-built bottles I made. So cute, right? Ooh, wee you. Okay, nice. So now I've got this bottle with this top on it. Oh my god, so cute. This is another one of the hand-built bottles. This one's got a nice little round foot on it, oval foot. And it's got this cute little mushroom top. So the caps of the mushrooms and the stems are all Amaco purple crystal. And then Galaxy. Just kind of like dripped, like as thick as possible all over the neck of the bottle and allowed to drip naturally. And then I did abalone inside, but you can't really tell because the Galaxy goes right over the top. I did it inside of there too. So pretty cool. And, oh, okay, let's see. I don't know if these spectrums at cone 5 seem to be going a lot more floaty than at cone 6. At cone 6 you kind of get like the modeling between thin and thick, and this time I tried not to put it on too thick, but it seems very, very creamy. So, I don't know. Inside, if you can see way in there, is Georgie's Ripe Apple Red. And then the outside is Spectrum Sangria. And I think probably some of it is on here too, on top. This is just a little vase. Looks like a pomegranate. Pinch pot. This is a bowl that my nephew Dylan made. So he's a real big fan of black and red, the colors. He always goes around asking everybody, what's your favorite color, blue or red? And everybody says blue, and he gets upset because he thinks red is the best. I like red. I always liked red for like my luggage and camping backpacks and sleeping bags and things like that. I always pick red. So he'll be happy with that. He can eat his cereal out of it. Ooh, look at this. This was just a test. I had made this thing. It's like a napkin holder. I don't know. Do people even use those anymore? Who knows? But I thought it was a cool thing to make out of some slab scraps that had honeycomb pattern on them. And this is Georgie's glaze called Raw Honey. And I just did, like, I guess I just did 2 coats on there. It looks really nice though. Breaks just enough on the brown clay. And looks honey-like. Very nice. Let's see here. Guess I'm gonna have 2 7s in here, so those didn't even barely get to, I guess they moved a tiny bit. So we're gonna call it like 5 on the bottom, 5.5 on the top. That's about what you want a cone to be. When the tip is, it lines up with this bend right here. You draw a line from there to here. That's the perfect 5. So perfect 5 on the bottom, hot 5 on the top. Some of this stuff, I don't know how it's gonna do at 5. Some things are gonna do better, some things not as good, I think. Wow, look at that nice purple. So I made this cup. Hopefully I'll do a little tutorial on it actually. I painted some slip inside of a slip casting mold and then poured it. And I used a slip that was supposed to come out violet, but looks like I didn't get any of that. So I used Mason Stain 6304 violet, so it looks like that burns out. And 6657 black for the leopard spots. And then inside, I have this purple gloss, Mayco's purple gloss, but it's really dark, and so I wanted to lighten it up a bit, so I put in kind of like a 1:5 ratio of white to purple to kind of lighten it up. And it made this really nice pastel purple. And then on the outside I used the Mayco Zinc Free Clear, which, you know, I mean, maybe it had something also to do with the purple not showing up, but the finish is amazing compared to other clears that I've used in the past, namely, you know, Amaco Mixing Clear, and even the Georgie's Zinc Free Clear. This is just like, wow, like the coats, there's no cloudiness, there's perfectly clear and beautiful. So, okay, let's see about this one. Woo. So this is the purple gloss also. I don't know, maybe it's not as dark as I think it is. That seems pretty light, and I used the regular for that. Ooh, that's kind of globby. So on the outside I did manganese wash on the rim. I wanted it to look kind of like mushroomy. This is a mushroom jar. And then I did Winterwood like about there, and then birch over the whole thing. Oops. Here's the lid. It had kind of a funny lid, so I had to stilt it up on a post and a stilt. So. Oh, and then the sandstone, purple gloss with sandstone there on the top. So it's kind of got a subtle purple look to it, not real crazy, but purple on the inside. It's a pretty fun little jar. And then let's see. Oh, this one did not turn out like I thought. I had a crazy theory. This is Deep Sea Celadon ×3, and then Mayco Sandstone up here, and then across the middle is snow, a stripe of snow, and then Georgie's jujube on top, kind of in the wiggly pattern that you see there. I think I'm gonna have to refire this one because it didn't really get like the movement that I wanted. I figured because now that I'm saying it, maybe deep sea doesn't do that with snow. You know how snow and rainforest does that kind of oil spot effect? I think it does it with a couple other glazes, and I guess I mistook deep sea for storm, which is the one that people do it with usually. So I'll have to put something right on that band there because it didn't really work out. I kind of wanted it to be, you know, like ocean, sand, and surf and stuff. It looks okay. But the jujube isn't as, it didn't break up as much as I was hoping. So, and then there's sandstone inside. And this is the hand-built pillow vase that I made when I was making those bottles also. So we'll all be together in the tutorial. And then the last but not least, this one I've been waiting on. Wow, this is really awesome. A tiny little sculpture. It fell apart like 3 times, and I kept putting it back together, and I thought, oh, this thing's stupid. It's just going to be so delicate and whatever, but it's awesome. I slip trailed the little dots of the spines on the cactus, and just hand built it in general. Nopales cactus, prickly pear with the fruits. So on the body of the cactus is Spectrum Cactus, and on the fruits is Spectrum Sangria, and then there's Iron Luster down here and Chai Mat on the grass. And that's the last piece. So sorry, this kiln opening was a little more hectic. Kind of not as many pieces, but still some fun stuff that I've been looking forward to. Definitely gonna do more of that Winterwood combination. I think in the glaze combinations way, probably this one was the best. So such a fun combo. Oh, there go some frogs finally. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.